Hey there, sign up Pisces. This is Kim here with your next 3-day messages. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to pull a breakthrough spread for you, just like I have been doing for all the other signs. And so the breakthrough spread is going to have 6 spots to let you know what you need to have a breakthrough about, the challenge, the breakthrough, the strength at this time, and then the probable outcome and the advice from angels. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy, your beautiful comments, liking the video if you like it, and just for being here, thank you. So, let's see what we have. We have the pattern, or what we need to have a breakthrough about, the challenge, the breakthrough, the strength, the probable outcome, and the advice from angels, and then these are Krans Wild Unknown, Alchemy, and her archetype decks. So Alchemy for the main part, and then the archetype deck I'm going to use for the breakthrough and for the advice spot. Alright, I will also use the Sci-Fi Tarot for the main tarot cards for each spot. We'll pull 2. Wow, the Death and the Magician on the cut. Pretty big energies. Pretty big energy. What you got for Pisces? And then the last cards, the last deck I'll use is the 108 Oracle. And we might clarify as we go if we need to. We might not need to though, just kind of depends. I have the 5 of Wands on the bottom, which can be like when we're trying to like regain focus here, especially if there's some type of distraction or obstacle or competition even maybe around a situation. So again, we'll pull 1 from the 108 Oracle, and then 2 for the breakthrough, 2 for the advice from angel spot, and what's on the bottom is the fish hook card. So this card comes with 2 meanings here. It can mean a feeling like we are pulled into a situation, lured in. It can be those, like the 5 of Wands, like those energies that you're having to navigate. It can make you feel like something has tried to pull you into, I don't know, their drama or their pettiness. But the other part of the card, which I would rather go with, is talking about how you're a great catch, and represents luck, prosperity, and resourcefulness. So let's see what your breakthrough needs to be about. About the 10 card. 10, atomic number 50, has to do with changes for sure and adaptability. And so being able to adapt to a certain issue, something that's going on, that can have to do with a relationship or work or even just life in general, like taking a divine detour. Also, it has a crystalline attribute as a structure to that metal, so it might be talking about that. Also, challenging energies coming in as your body becomes able to hold more light. Things get loosened, it gets a little tougher. Ace of Wands. So to me, this is saying that there is definitely a new passionate opportunity, something you're going to like, but it's going to require you to bend a little bit, maybe to get to it, but we'll see. The 7 of Cups, many choices, many options, not all are clear with the 7 of Cups, and so here, maybe we have a breakthrough concerning what to choose. And then the fairy tale. The fairy tale card, believing the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, happily ever after. So it's like you're trying to find your happy ever after, and you would like that new opportunity. We just need to know how to get to it, or how we get our fairy tale, right? How do we get there? So your challenge is again changing of seasons, big money windfall, possibly inheritance. This is like you know, when the harvest is coming in. So this is the challenge though, that the 9 9 gold balls here, kind of like the 9 of Pentacles. What else is the challenge? So both of these cards kind of mean the same thing in the sense that the Page of Wands might be news or message coming to you regarding a passionate new path or something that you would really love doing that would also offer, you know, increase in finances too, I would think. And then another 7 of Swords. So you have 7, 7. So this, I think this is talking about strategy here for you, though, about what you need to pull up the bridge. When I see the no card with the bridge, so the challenge is, what do you need, who or what do you need to pull up your energy from or block at this time, or even block from knowing what your next strategy is or what your next move is going to be? Because it's 7 of Swords is somebody who's like, they're keeping their next moves to themselves, or they're keeping their strategy to themselves. All right, so the breakthrough about this is interesting. Very similar to another person's reading. I'm trying to think of it was Scorpio. Dissolution is when obstacles, challenges, and problems, they dissolve. So you're going to be going into a new experience here that feels loving and that will make you feel like everything that you were really worried about just dissolves. Everything you're worried about, right? Breaking through the underworld energy. So that's what your breakthrough is. This is usually representing a lot of deep, dark transformation, transformative times where it might not look that great, but you're breaking through the underworld energy and dissolving or absolving problems or issues. Yeah, because the sun is here for your breakthrough. The sun is here. Health, vitality, abundance, a new experience. When you're breaking through the underworld, you would see the sun next, right? And the 6 of Swords is saying that you're about ready to go in a different direction than where you're at. It is going to lead you away from the 5 of Swords energy, which is a little bit heavier and something could be very distracting or a negative experience. It's like out of the underworld and into a new area of your life. So breakthrough regarding this headache of an experience that you may be having right now, where your body is literally letting you know that something is happening. Maybe energies are purging. Like I said, can have to do with this whole crystalline structure thing. But they want you to know that part of your breakthrough also is that you are being refined. You get better with time. So I definitely think something is transforming here, purging of energies, like you're changing. And that might be why things are feeling kind of uncomfortable as this is purging or going through you. Let me find out a little bit more. I'm going to clarify with the Sirens song. Let's clarify a little bit more about this challenge with this strategy. Okay, well, this is a person who would know what strategy to have. It's a man, and he looks like he's holding a sword. It looks like the King of Swords energy here, but it is somebody who's very intelligent, who has the knowledge, the know-how, determined. They're very smart. They can think of a plan. So it's either this is reaching out to a professional or somebody that can help you, or this is you finding this in yourself. For some of you all, it's going to be about coming out of a commitment or out of a group, marriage in the reverse, but this is the marriage card that focuses more so on friends. So you may be being guided away from a certain group of people too, is what I'm kind of thinking. Because a new manifestation, a new life is really wanting to come about. Okay, tell me about the sun, the trip, the journey, the odyssey. So your breakthrough is yeah, just like this 6 of Swords, it says here, this person is flees their station in search of answers. It's the odyssey, so it's leading you somewhere, maybe actually travel or something like that, but it's leading you into a different direction. Tell me more about the underworld energy here. Oh, it's changing. Yeah, well, perfect. Like your breakthrough, it is about this change. So this change can be a move, a relocation, but it usually indicates, especially with the fish here, you have fish here twice. These fish are leading you to more wealth resources. So the change is going to benefit you, especially like if you're wanting to expand business or something like that. There's definitely something ending for sure, going out of your life. I feel like it's the headache. I feel like it's the headache of an experience here going out. Okay. Yay. So your strength at this time is sublimation. So what that means is that your strength at this time is knowing that you are the divine being here in human form that has the ability spiritually to transcend all of your problems and obstacles, all of your things you have before in the past risen, right? Taken flight and risen. And this is saying that you've done it in the past, you can do it again. Your strength is your ability to transcend these issues and to go in the direction that you want to go in. Two of Pentacles is also your strength. So you could be somebody who multitasks a lot, who's able to handle this and that and stay present in this now moment. It says, can she keep balance between two realities? And I think that you do. And then the Moon card, which is mysterious. So mysterious, changes, intuitive. This is a lot about your energy. And another card that kind of represents the Two of Pentacles here. So they're like saying that it's your choice. That something that is really good about you is that the way that you were able to transcend things in the past is you were able to take a chance or to roll the dice on something that had an unknown path to it. And you're able to trust yourself and then just say, well, okay, let's flip the coin. So let's see what happens. So your ability, making some pretty big choices that sometimes we don't know the outcome for, that's your strength. All right, so let's see what we think the outcome is going to be. It's going to be strength. The Iron this is about how strong you are, and it's about how magnetic you are too. Yeah, the strength in the blood, how strong you are. Something that you have been through, you're going through, especially that underworld energy. As that ends, you're going to be put in this position where you find out that you are a lot stronger than you were to start with because of challenges, because of what you've had to go through. The Knight of Swords. It says fast thinking action. When the world needs a warrior, he stepped into action. That's what it says on the card. Yeah. So you are a strong divine warrior here. And this is bringing in pretty swift change. It's usually change that it's worth fighting for. It's something that you're determined and focused to get. And I think that change has to do with this Fool energy. Also, the number 35 is on here twice, which is interesting, even though it's, it's Sci-Fi Tarot. It's a spin-off on comic books, I think, and it says 35 cents on there twice, though. So the new experience, it says, a step into the unknown. Anam Kara, unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, best friends, appreciation, infinite love, for trusting the universe, for taking that leap of faith. And it may be that somebody's also looking at you as they want to seize the day with you, like take action towards you. So if that Knight of Swords represents a person. So let's see what your advice from angels is. That something new is blooming, is blossoming, budding, I should say budding, because it's just starting. So this is it represents spring. It represents the new life that you see. Oh, and the tear. The tear has to do with letting out our emotions, not repressing them, letting them out, crying if we need to cry. It can be a very, telling you that it's okay to step into that energy of being very emotional so that you can purge and let things out through tears. You have the World card as part of your advice, which the world is like at this person's fingertips here. That's the new chapter. That's the new thing. Look, it might be that you may be crying tears of joy here with this Spring card, though, and the World, because something that big is coming for this new chapter that you are so deserving of. So it might be like this was bittersweet getting to this point. You see this emerald, like heart chakra energy, and then the gold right in the middle. So you have a heart of gold. Judgment here, which is spirit showing you the way, waking you up, showing you the next steps on this path. Okay, so this can be an announcement that something new is coming. It can be from spirit, or it can be something that you would end up be announcing to others, that something very new is about to happen. Maybe also that might affect your family, some sort of big change or big plan to go in a certain direction that spirit is waking you up to. It can be, the family card can be any kind of support system. It can be people that are like family coming into your life too. And I have that this whole new thing for you and your family or your support systems, your soul tribe, is happening soon. So that situation or event in question will develop or happen soon. So maybe they can tell us a little bit more on this change with the Knight of Swords. Well, on this change, we're navigating through this period of feeling like something may be a risk, but I think we're going to take it. One, because with the cross card, even though something looks like a risk or a choice or decision that seems risky to you, I don't know, I think you're being pushed to maybe make that decision. Because if you feel spiritually led, because this is your faith, your divine purpose, mission, it feels like that's guiding you, even navigating you past things that may be seeming risky, but it's also guiding the right people to you. So this change is something that I feel like is kind of big that you're going to make. Bringing in the right people, so don't lose the faith at this point. Definitely don't lose the faith. Could be an announcement for marriage or coming together with the right person, or that there's a lot of hope within a marriage or within a partnership here, a family. There's the Hope card, which is like the star energy. That's beautiful. It's like an anchoring in your faith. Tell me more about the World energy. Yeah. Coming out of this prison energy, or coming out of feeling restricted. This is bringing in a big change. It's like the fish is heading in the direction of prosperity and flow, access to more wealth and wealth resources, again with the fish. Tell me about the Tear. High honor for what you have been through. Wow. For what you have been through. So you're highly honored, probably in spirit and physical, and you're being noticed and recognized by lots of people, big people, people that are very highly impressed with you in top positions here with high honor. You're being looked at as the rich girl archetype, which that can have to do with knowing what you deserve to receive and receiving it. Knowing that you are worthy and receiving everything. Man or woman, that card is about the feminine energy of being open and ready to receive everything that you know you're worth. And you know that you are worth having the fairy tale, right? Like, you know that. So that's probably why it's coming. Anything else? Communication or a letter, maybe about some sort of move or wealth. Tell me about the letter. Tell me about the letter. You don't see this coming. You don't see this coming, or you're not sure when it's going to come. But they're saying your murky thoughts are going to be cleared up. So when we're not sure if some type of communication is coming in or when it's going to come in, it's regarding this. It's regarding wealth, I feel like, and the journey and how you're going to get into this like flow state. I think it is coming. The thoughts are getting clearer. Also, what's getting clearer, other than this white cat on the card, is allies. Who's your ally? Who's a good connection? And then I have the good outcome card for you too. So everything looks good. I think you're stepping into your divine self here, and your breakthrough is the sun from the underworld, coming out stronger than ever, coming out stronger than ever. And pretty soon the clouds will part, and then you'll have some sort of major communication that comes in to make this like tangible, realized. Yeah, 1111. Oh, and the 111. So your angel numbers are 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I'm awakening. And 111, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I am creative. 111. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Sending you love and light. Bye.